The following program comes to you in color.
Evening, folks. It's Walt with you here from DFW International Airport in Texas. And we're going to kick back and relax and have a very fun evening of plane spotting here after dark on Runway DFW After Dark. Plaza, of course, is the official viewing spot here at DFW Airport. And look at this. What timing we have. It's almost as though we planned it. This is a, as you can see, a UPS MD-11 cargo plane, which is just now pushing back. And once again, I welcome you in. Let's see who's here with us tonight. Marco Hinton says, good evening, Walt. Good evening to you. Nick Resin. Hello, Walt and everybody. Let's see, we've got Kay Christensen, channel member, saying greetings all. Adding that smooth plane spotting tonight. Well, we hope so. Channel member Joey Chen says, hi everyone. And hi Walt. Quad Jet channel member and friend of the channel and moderator, member of the Runway DFW Moderation Federation. A-list flyer Chris says, good evening everyone. Our friend Luke Molds, good afternoon, Walt. Good afternoon, Mods. Good afternoon, Aviation Family, watching live from Masterton, New Zealand at 2 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon. Justin Mansion says, hello, Walt. Watching you and Kevin from AVL earlier today. Yeah, he had quite a broadcast from JFK Airport in New York. That was fun to see. And he'll be back tomorrow. Kevin will. And as you can see, we've got more than one of these behemoths here this evening. Not as many as we had last week. I think I counted 3 MD-11s here tonight. Did I say hi to Marco Hinton, channel member? Good evening, Walt, he says. Rodney says hi all, as does channel member Bill Caldum. Michael Wilson says hello from New York again. Epic Toastman, our friend, who's another streamer here at DFW Airport, says hey Walt and all. And our channel member, Quad Jet channel member and sponsor of this channel, James Webb, says he was second to say hello. So happy to have you here tonight, James. We say thank you to Kay Christensen, who has gifted us with 5 Runway DFW memberships. Thank you, Kay Christensen. And where are those? For some reason I hid those. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in our, as we welcome our new members, I'm going to crawl the names of our members as of this afternoon. Now, I can't update this as we go along, but you know what happened last time we were with you? our internet connection went out before we finished, and that's when we usually thank our members. So I'm just going to thank you as we go along here tonight, because I'm so appreciative of all of our members, now numbering more than 200. And you will see their names crawling, as we say in the TV news business, crawling across the bottom of the screen. And I thank them all. I've been able to thank some of them personally, but not quite all of them. Let us fire up our singing group. Are you ready, singers? Because we do like to favor the planes which were built in the 20th century. So this one dates back to the year
1991.
I think I was on the wrong camera there. Oh, there we go. This plane is going to Louisville. The UPS World Port in Louisville. Mark Bell says, present and ready, beautiful night. What ho, this has stopped. Sebastian Echeverria with a pumpkin and a ghost says, hello everyone. That's appropriate for this time of year. Steve Lundaby, channel member, says, doing great, just waiting to find out when Kevin is coming to DFW to see all you fine people. And of course, he's speaking again of Kevin of Airline Videos Live, and we do look forward to his next appearance here with us. He's got a lot of places on his itinerary, so we hope he can find some time for us. I think I heard him say he promised he'll be here before the end of the year. If you'll remember last week at this time, we had an MD-11 parked right about there, pointed in the other direction. It had had some issues that required it to be kept out of the way of all the other planes that were coming and going. So it was parked there, and we didn't really have a clear shot of aircraft landing or taking off until near the end of our broadcast. And you know what I cannot tell you? I cannot tell you yet, because I haven't looked at the radar yet, whether the big A380, the British Airways Speedbird, has departed yet tonight. I didn't see it while I was setting up, and that's usually the time it would go out. So if it was delayed, we will be lucky enough to see it depart. If it has gone already, well, we'll have to try again another time. We only get one 380 a day here at DFW Airport, even though this is one of the busiest airports in the whole world and number 2 in the USA. We only get one. You can smell that jet fuel. Our channel member Chuck Tolsma tuned in time for the MD-11. And DJ says the Flight 192, the British Airways Speedbird King of the Skies, has departed already, so I apologize to you. I try to get here in time to see that, but I've got this other job that I've got to do. So unlike some of your favorite streamers out there, this is not my full-time avocation, at least not yet. And thank you for that advisory, A-List Flyer Chris. So left 25 minutes ago. So it must have left while I was here, but I was so busy setting up that I just couldn't turn my attention in that direction. Channel member Daniel August says, "Hi Walt, hope you're feeling better. Welcome back to streaming." Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, we've been back for a while here. Several weeks at least. Yeah, we had in September, we had kind of a drought of a couple of weeks where we could not make it out to the airport due to illness. But yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Thank you for asking. I really missed bringing you these broadcasts. In the night ones, our night broadcasts really seem to strike a chord with our viewers. And of course, I have to thank our channel sponsor and benefactor for that. And I'm talking about James Webb. All right, so we get to see this go off. Sometimes the MDs headed to Louisville get dispatched over to the east side, but tonight, at least with this one, we get to see it take off right here on the west side on runway 18 left. Here comes a flight from Los Angeles. Channel member Joey Chan implores you to hit the like button if you haven't. Well, that'd be nice if you like it. I mean, I don't want you to hit the like button if you don't like it. DJ says the After Dark broadcasts are great. After a long day at work, it is very relaxing. Thank you, Walt. Yeah, it's a pretty laid back stream here at night. We get to see a lot of interesting cargo aircraft. I don't think we're going to see as much UPS as we did last Tuesday. I came back on Tuesday because, well, for one thing, Tuesday seems to be a day when they don't turn on the sprinklers. My fingers are crossed in that regard. But for another reason, it seems like we had a very interesting evening of activities. In fact, I think the last I looked, we should have a 747 cargo coming in. Is it coming in or going out? I think it's coming in just before we go off the air around midnight, assuming that all of our batteries and everything else holds up. And I can't tell. There's another. No, this plane is the one that's poised to take off. There's an American Eagle CRJ something or other. Oh, here we go. Off to the races in Louisville. Will it lift off before Terminal D? Well, there's Terminal D, so it didn't lift off before Terminal D. But it lifted off in front of Terminal D. We have a clear October night for you here in North Texas. There you see it leveling out a bit. It's taking off to the south because we're in south flow, so it's got to make kind of a U-turn to go back to the north and east. Got 67 degrees on our unofficial thermometer here, 67 Fahrenheit. You're looking at the skyline of downtown Dallas in the background, with the East Tower there and Flight 2709. American Airlines going to Palm Springs on an A321. I did mean to take a gander down here at Terminal F parking. Now, Terminal F isn't built yet, but there is a parking space there for planes which aren't going anywhere for a while. And I was looking to see, I believe the Houston Astros came up to Dallas-Fort Worth. Of course, this is American baseball we're talking about. The Astros are playing the Texas Rangers in a playoff series, which the Rangers have already won 2 games, and the series moved up here to Arlington Stadium, which is just a few miles south of us. And my understanding was that the Astros came in on a 777 of United Airlines, and it would be parked down there. Well, ordinarily it would be parked down there, but maybe it's parked somewhere else. There's a lot of places to park here. And we don't see any 777 United planes here ordinarily. But since they'll be here for a couple of days, maybe it came and left and will come back. I don't know. Well, speaking of United Airlines, I think we have a United plane which is getting ready to oh, I didn't mean to do that. There it is. It's flight 2005. It's going to San Francisco. It's an Airbus A319 in the old livery.
1998.
And another 20th century salute to this aircraft, which has not been repainted in the current United livery with the super graphics on the side. Another plane coming in. I didn't have my radar set to be able to tell you what that is. Well, if Uncle Car Guy is watching, that was flight 2336 coming in from Cleveland, Ohio, 737-800. We should see the remnants of it here in a second. There it is. If you see me going in and out of focus there, I'm trying to fine-tune the focus. It's the autofocus function is not all that reliable at nighttime, so I found it's a little better to use the manual focus. There are some of the UPS planes that are lined up. I don't see any lit up to take off at the moment. I don't see any planes coming in. We've got one coming in from Columbia, Missouri, I think. It's still a few minutes out. So let's say hello to all of you. And again, welcome if you've just joined us on Runway DFW. DJ says, I think United's livery needs a refresh. I think a lot of people would say, bring back the tulip on the tail. Would you say that? We've got some cargo being ingested into the belly of this aircraft. Peter Bussier says, thanks for what you do, Walt. Great after a long day. Carla Longerbeam, a channel member, says, good evening, Walt. Awesome mods and everyone from DFW. So glad to have you with us, Carla. Marco Hinton says, United just received their first ever A321neo here in Houston yesterday. Does American Airlines have any A321neos? Yes, indeed, they do. In fact, I flew on one to Los Angeles, so we see them fairly regularly. I think I was on a regular A321 coming back. I don't remember. I was sick on the way back, and it was all a blur. I didn't look at the emergency card or anything. Oh, and North Texan is saying American is way ahead of the game. They've got 70 A321s. Carla says she's here from OZ Gaming stream. OZ Gaming must have just shut down recently. He was here. He started up earlier this evening. I didn't get a chance to go over and say hello because I'm always in a rush when I get here. But I salute them. OZ Gaming 9. Check out his channel for programming live from DFW Airport. The Fantastical Channel says good evening. Angela Smith, who we saw, who was a featured guest on Saturday's Eclipse broadcast, she is a channel member, and she says, hello, everyone. Hello, Angela. Glad to have you here, if not in person, in spirit. You know, we're kind of marking time. We've got this American Eagle E-Jet coming in from Colombia. Be here in just a second, so we can switch over. I don't think we've had any arrivals tonight, have we? At least not coming in from the sky, from behind the foliage. Well, it's about 8:30. This is when we were supposed to start up. So if you're just joining us and you said, well, I thought he was supposed to start at 8:30. Well, I do try to start earlier when I can. And I could, so I did. Flight radar tells me that American Flight 2406 from Minneapolis-St. Paul, a 737-800, is the next contestant. It'll be here in just a minute. 737-800. Did I say that already? There is American Flight 396 going to Syracuse. It's an Airbus A320. That's a 20-year-old aircraft dating back to the turn of the century. I don't see too many American 320s. I wonder how many they have. Or maybe they focus on other markets. I don't know, but I don't see too many 320s here. I see a lot of American A319s and 321s and 321 Neos, but I haven't seen a lot of 320s. Well, that's a One World livery coming in from Syracuse. We have a new subscriber by the name of Ronald Blanton. Thank you, Ronald. Our subscriptions are climbing along Rafael Perez. I think we're up to like 14,000, I don't know, 700 something, or 600. I don't know. MJ says greetings from northeast Tennessee. Hello there, MJ. American 1681 from El Paso is on final approach. We will see it in that general vicinity not too long from now. An Airbus A319, another turn-of-the-century plane celebrating its 23rd birthday this month. I'm hearing a Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. It's coming in from Tyler, Texas.
$19.94.
There it is, a brief look at that Martinair cargo plane making an intra-Texas run. And we were talking about American Airlines A321s Seems just a few moments ago, and we've got one coming into view shortly. Push this button here. Swing this around here. And I got to do something. Hold on. All right, sorry for that interruption in our broadcast. As I was saying, we're about to see Flight 584 from Tucson, Arizona, Airbus A321, Flight 584, American Airlines. If you are indeed new to our broadcast or new to DFW Airport, you will notice a lot of American Airlines planes here. And American Eagle, this is the headquarters of both of those affiliated airlines. That, I believe, was the Medal of Honor livery. Hard to see at night. Got a really good look at it over the weekend on one of our broadcasts. We were with you on both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday was a special eclipse broadcast. We didn't get the full effect of the annular eclipse here in North Texas, but the sun did cover about the moon did cover about 82% of the sun, and it did get perceptibly dimmer. You know, it was still bright, but it was a weird effect. So check it out if you haven't. Our eclipse special. We jury-rigged what I judged to be an expendable camera. How's our multicam working tonight? Well, multicam used to have a different camera in this box. Okay. We need to tilt that up a little bit. There we go. All right, multicam. Dylan Bennett, our newest subscriber. Thank you, Dylan. Andrew Templeton says, don't worry, Walt, we'll get a full eclipse at DFW in April. We will. And we'll be here for that. I'm hoping, hoping the weather will be good. B. Strike, channel member, says Saturday was perfect weather for playing an eclipse viewing. It really was. We didn't have a cloud in the sky. We had a perfect view. I didn't have an astronomical quality instrument pointed at the sun and moon, but it worked out. We got to see what was going on. Hello?
Do you stream on YouTube?
Pardon?
Do you stream on YouTube?
Let me check. Yes, on this channel.
I've seen your videos before.